Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? And welcome back to another Sims 4 house build. Now, this house, so the focus isn't exactly on the exterior because I wanted to do a loft, and we all know, well, as far as I know, lofts are generally inside of apartments, which are, inside of bigger buildings. And yeah, I was not gonna go and build an entire skyscraper just so that I could build a loft. So I had to kind of figure out a way to work with the exterior. So it's alright. It's not the best, but it looks fine. The loft itself, the interior is amazing. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to like it. I hope you do. But we'll see. We shall see. So, yeah, I didn't have a smaller lot to work on, at least not in the area I wanted to work in. So there is like a little extra garden in the back, which I do kind of place a little small swimming pool and like a barbecue area. But yeah, I wasn't really eager to do an outside area. It was main focus here for me was doing the loft. So yeah, the idea, the kind of person I imagined staying here would be like a kind of developer, software sort of developer kind of person. So yeah, just very simplistic, minimalist, kind of modern feel in the loft. And then the structure itself is kind of industrial, with the bricks and the steel railings and so forth. So you see, I place a bathroom here. I do move it though, completely. I destroy this little extra area I built because, yeah, just bit of a irregular shape. Wasn't doing. I mean, it worked. Everything managed to fit in, but yeah, I wasn't too fond of it. So before I actually did this loft, some of you might remember my townhouse, and yeah, I went and actually built a bar down in the bottom, and I was gonna use that, but I felt I kind of felt like that was a bit cheap, because really it was like a basement and it was just a bar slash restaurant thing, and I just felt like that was maybe not, I don't know, that just didn't suffice for the video. I don't know. So it's there. I might still eventually show it. Maybe if I finish the rest of the townhouse, I'll put it into one video. But yeah, then I decided I'd rather just go ahead and build the loft. And yeah, I'm quite happy that I did decide to do that. Because, I don't know, I think it turned out pretty cool. I would definitely stay in a place like this. I'm very keen to stay in a place like this. It's definitely not for a family. At the most, 2 people. But yeah, it definitely looks like a really, really cool place that I would hands down want to stay in. The kitchen is also one of my favorite I say favorite, but I think pretty much everything in this loft turned out, or apartment. Loft is pretty much just the upstairs part, but yeah, pretty much everything in this apartment just turned out exactly the way I was hoping it would. It is quite small, so it's not going to be one of the more busier builds and videos, but nonetheless, some nice small details, very fresh and green as well. Try to put in as many plants and stuff like that as I could, because those kind of things usually put a little bit of life into a room. I don't really think we have any kind of that stuff in our house. I mean, maybe like 1 or 2 at the most. But I definitely think people should consider putting a lot more plants in their house. Anyway, so this is where I moved the bathroom to. Was next to the kitchen, which was a grand idea. And I don't know if you saw, but I decided to use a like that hidden door bookshelf thing as the door, because I don't know, like it looks really cool there. I mean, I've never really used it before, and I just felt like I wanted to use it, so decided just to do it there. I mean, I guess you could argue people might struggle to find your bathroom, but I'm pretty sure you'd point that out if anyone ever came over. I wouldn't though. To be honest, if I had a hidden door like that, I wouldn't say a thing. If people came to my house and asked where my bathroom is, or the usual question that people ask is, "Do you have a bathroom?" Which I find to be such a stupid question, because yes, it's not like you go do your business outside. Of course you have a bathroom. However, with a door like that, you could actually make quite a joke of it and say no, you don't have a bathroom, and then just see what happens. I'd be curious to see what happens. I think people would be a little bit weirded out, That's the one thing every house in this world has, is a bathroom. But anyways, I don't know, that little weird thing I had going there with the cupboards, I think it looks pretty cool, personally. Maybe some people won't like it. I don't know, I just thought it was a cool idea. Having little section there with the mirrors, and I don't know, thought it was cool. I was going to use the same end table, but that'd just be too much. Way too much of the same stuff, and yeah, I don't like that. So I just decided not to. And yeah, again, like I said, with all the little plants and stuff, I was going to use that little trophy shelf there, but I mean, if you think about the kind of person that stays here, it's a software developer, kind of computer guy. Trophies are for sports. I don't know. They just don't really seem like they belong. Although it would have been nice there, though. I mean, I was kind of eyeing it, thinking maybe I should just put it here. Just ignore the facts, but nah. Decided against it. And yeah, I didn't want to do too much up here in the loft. I mean, like, the whole idea is that this place is kind of open and just very simplistic. Just checking out the lights during the nighttime. Always got to do that. Because sometimes some lights, I mean, there have been these little end table lights that shine brighter than the sun. And I don't get it. Because then there's ceiling lights that no matter how bright you put them, they just barely make any light at all. I don't know. This game's weird. This game's very weird. And again, still, like, I had some problems with some stuff. And I just wish it was like you could color pick stuff individually, like you could in The Sims 3. I mean, I've said this 1,000 times, but really, I find it so strange that they would remove such a feature from the game, because it really did make it that you could completely make a unique house every time. So we've got like this little office thing going, a lot of screens and monitors. I just thought it would be pretty cool. I mean, I've got a dual monitor, so I'm pretty sure someone who is developer as a living would have a lot of monitors. I mean, you want to see what's going on. And yeah, just threw some decorations on the table, some CDs, and the posters. I went for I know these are probably supposed to be like movie posters, but I thought, this guy could be like a game developer even. So, I mean, those could be like games he's helped release. I don't know. Or just nerdy posters. I mean, he is a nerdy kind of person. Well, that's, again, the way I thought of the person that would stay here. And I did manage to sneak this in. I really wanted to use this. So I did sneak it in. And then I put a little square end table here. Again, see, this is, the woods don't exactly match, and that's why I would have loved to have had that tool to just be able to change it to whatever I wanted to. But no, I don't know why, but I just felt like it wasn't necessary to have that in The Sims 4. It's gonna make me lose my mind. It really is. It would make life so much easier if that tool was just there again. And and I just put a little wine casket thing there. And I actually changed that out for the little what is it, drink cupboard, what, wine rack? No, I don't know what it is. And then just swap the little small bookshelf over to that side, which I think worked a lot better. I wanted to put in one of those large fish tanks, like the really big ones. But that would, again, like I said, it's meant to be an open place, so that large fish tank would destroy it. So I did just go and put one of those small ones in. See, I was actually checking there if I could maybe squeeze it in. I tried something weird here with the fireplace. Always try for weird stuff, but yeah, again, just not enough space, and trying to squeeze it in would just ruin the whole feel I was going for. A few cameras and stuff, like I said, a developer, so photoshopping, anything like that, really, photography, all that kind of stuff. I imagine that would be the kind of stuff I'd have, so I guess in a way I kind of bought this for myself. The dream apartment. Not really. Well, I would, most definitely, but I wouldn't say this. If I could have any apartment, it wouldn't be this. It's a lot better kind of things I can imagine wanting. And then, yeah, like I said, the outside was just a little bit dull, so I just had to kind of go and try and add just some detail. But as you saw, like, that stuff came through the wall onto the other side. I don't know why it does that. It's so bothersome. But anyways, so yeah, I just put like a little bit of that stuff there against the walls on the outside, and then for the first time, I think I actually show you guys how I decorate the entire garden. I didn't want to go for too much here again, because I mean, it's kind of in the city. I mean, this is a nice looking area, so I suppose there could be a lot of bushes and stuff, but it is in the city, so I didn't want to go too overboard with trees and vegetation and stuff like that. So just a little bit here, a little bit there, and nothing too much. And again, I don't know, I try to use as many different types of stuff as possible without making it just look like a tropical rainforest. I definitely say I still have a ways to go when it comes to decorating a garden. So yeah, as I said, like, I wasn't really planning on doing like a garden thing, but this was the smallest lot I could find. And I really didn't want to leave it open, so I decided I'm going to just try build like this little barbecue area. I think it looks pretty decent. I mean, for a small place like this, I guess you could look at this as like a communal barbecue thing. In which case, I think it looks pretty nice. And behind this property, there's actually like a little park with benches and stuff. So I thought it was actually quite fitting. And yeah, then I put a little pool here as well. Didn't want to do too much on the outside. I mean, again, not what I was trying to focus on. It is a small pool, but I mean, that's kind of what you'd expect. You don't want to. It's not for Olympic swimmers, all right? Can we just leave it at that? And then, of course, a little place. In hindsight, I kind of think I should have maybe put that table on some tiles or, some sort of concrete or something. I mean, it's all right as is. It's not really a problem. But again, in hindsight, I think that would have maybe added a little bit more detail to the place. So yes, I think pretty much after this, these little lights I placed, that's about, everything. And then we are here with the screenshots, the front of the house, the back where the little small pool is, plus the communal barbecue area. As you walk into the house, got a nice view of the living room. There's a little hidden bathroom. I would so love to have a door like that in my house. Kitchen, definitely love the way it turned out. View from the kitchen, it does look quite open, I have to say, and that was kind of the plan behind all of this. And anyways, I'll leave you guys to check out the rest of the screenshots. But if you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like and drop a comment and leave any suggestions as well. So yeah, again, thank you so much for watching. This is Moses getting ready to bounce.